Can I quickly explain what this game is about? Not really. It's pretty complicated. And I'm kind of trying to figure out what this game is about myself, too. So it's basically you're kind of exploring and trying to understand this really... What the shit? Allow yourself to be pulled into the weft? Within the weft, past and future, not like dueling pythons. Nothing is constant. Another age washes over your locomotive and everything changes? What? Escape a grim ending? No, remain in the weft. You've gained 2 terror and time is unraveling? Escape the days of innocence? You've gained 2 fuel, 1 supplies, you lost 3 sky stories, you lost 1500 experience. It is not the date that it was. What the hell? What? Okay. Dunk! You just slammed into that. Examine the captain log. Got a sky story and some money. Great. Yeah, apparently I'm a time traveler now. I don't know. I'll take it. Sure. Why not? What the hell are those? Oh, dude, there's some kind of giant structure back there? Whoa, that's a big-ass ship. What is this? An old necropolis train? Prepare to board the boatman? Your pilot grazes the wreck's hull and has to reverse. Your navigator's hand slips while watching the locomotive's close. A clang resounds through your engine. When you finally docked, you select a few of your crew to join you. The outer door to the boatman is rimmed with frost. The bolts shriek as they are pulled across. Inside, your torchlight reveals a narrow corridor in somber black. Opening the darker doorways, likely the crew cabins. There's a long moan from somewhere deep in the engine, probably the boilers, your stoker whispers. Pressing forward to the cabins, you hear the rattle of something that might be chains. A bolt loose in the chassis, your stoker suggests less confidently. The boatman is as dark as the grave. Gaslights flicker on the wall, none substantial enough to illuminate more than the empty doorways ahead. A shattered window in the galley is responsible for the merciless cold. The source of the faint but insistent knocking is less clear. What happened here? Light in hand, you wander the empty cabins and carriages. The floor of the boiler room is scarred with scorch marks. The captain's cabin is littered with pieces of furniture. There are bullets in the walls. There are no coffins aboard, but the hold is locked. A great groaning emanates from within. Investigate the galley. Something rattles inside. A pot has been left on the hob, boiling away inside. Teeth. A sudden hissing. Your stoker stifles a scream. It's just a pipe giving out and the cold steam pouring from the rupture like smoke. Investigate the engine room. The air is as hot and dry as the heart of a work world. The incinerator has been switched on. Something is burning inside. Peering in, you can make out the remains of a bundle of black and silver uniforms smoldering into ash. Investigate the crew cabins? The crew cabins are charmless and cramped. Crews slept two to a cabin. In some cases, the division of space was ruthlessly enforced. Here, a sheet has been pinned to the ceiling and floor, having neatly halved the room. Someone knocks thrice on the wall in the next cabin. All of your crew are behind you. A hasty scramble for the door reveals the next room is locked and barred from the outside. You order a burly stoker to bring down the door. Inside, the cabin is like the rest, empty. Empty, that is, aside from the skeleton laid out on the bed in a cassock rather than the Necropolis line uniform. The chaplain? What? Investigate the captain's cabin. The room is Spartan. The bed looks uncomfortable. Someone has arranged her pillows and a surprising number of moldering stuffed toys beneath her sheets in the semblance of a sleeping form. The only other furniture in the room is a barren writing desk with a journal and a pen abandoned upon it. The boatman is as dark... Oh, wait. Read the captain's log. Awesome. Reading the captain's log provides a few clues. 11th of September, 1903. Line manager insists we shave a day and a half from the round trip. Navigator plotted new course. 12th of September. Set to make memorial in good time. 13th September. Scouts reports wefts of unraveled time on our bearing. Have instructed pilot to hold the course in our schedule. You haven't found a single coffin and the hold is locked from the outside. The captain would have her keys with her, but you've not found her body. Either the captain felt the need to lock the hold before abandoning her engine, or she's inside. The door to the hold is secure against everything but your determination and a crowbar. Behind the wreckage, you find a row of coffins like blackened teeth. There's a sudden muffled banging as if someone is knocking on the underside of a lid. Open the coffins. With the aid of a burly signaler, you raise the lid of the nearest. A piteous groan emerges as you do. The lid clatters to the ground, revealing the coffin's occupant, a living woman in the silver-trimmed uniform of the Necropolis line. Her captain's rank insignia gleam. She is gagged. From what you can see of her face, the skin around her mouth is coated in something brown. It looks like dried food. Your crew is set to opening the other coffins. Similar discoveries are made. The captain struggles in her bonds and moans from behind her gag. Footsteps approach, slowly as though dragged. Your stoker shrieks. Figures appear at the hold door, mantled in shadow? You raise your torch, illuminating the figures in the door. This provokes shrieks from your crew. Sallow-skinned, hollowed-eyed, decaying corpses are blocking your escape. Bloodied rib cages, broken skulls, exposed bone, and sloughing flesh. Cadavers. We found sky zombies! Jesus. Reach for your weapon. You reach for your pistol. The cadavers take a step back. Please, the nearest rasps. A tall, tattered man in stoker uniform. I'm not sure these bodies could survive any more damage. What? Approach the corpses? The leader extends one bony hand, its limbs shaking from the weight of yet unsoft flesh. Introduce yourself. It's only polite. The corpse nods stiffly. Its fingers close around your own. There's an uncomfortable moment where you almost leave with more fingers than you started with. But eventually, and with many a courteous "excuse me," you extract yourself. We're glad you didn't run away, the skeleton says. The deceased stoker sends another corpse to fetch brandy for your crew. The captain, he says mournfully, had a habit. What the brandy lacks in quality, it makes up for in potency. Now, the stoker says, when the last of the glasses have been handed out, I think an explanation is required. Do go on. I should apologize, he says. We've not had any visitors since the mutiny. Couldn't predict how you'd react. Driving you off with a haunting seemed safest. Almost had you, a decaying lady cackles. The fruit in her hat has fused with the exposed parts of her cranium. The stoker clears his crumbling throat. While our bodies were being transported, the captain steered us through a carelessness in time. Things have gotten tangled, you see. As far as our minds are concerned, we haven't died, but our bodies beg to differ. The last thing I remember from when I was alive is saying farewell to my husband, then heading to the station. He looks down at the cabin in her coffin. She's getting agitated again. We've been very decent, considering they tried to throw us into the incinerator the moment we climbed out of our boxes. Anyway, we thought we might face the same treatment elsewhere, so we set out to the wild, but we are stuck without fuel. We'd appreciate help. Wow. This is a thing. Vociferously. Thank you. That's what that word is. Vociferously. The boatman was the victim of an unfortunate accident. It is now crewed and captained by dead who were jolted awake by the collision with loose hours. Speak with the happy dead. The stoker adjusts his jaw to make his speech more intelligible. Damnable thing, really. Last thing I remember from my life before this is wishing him goodbye. A sigh rattles through his skull. I wouldn't want him to see me like this. He gestures to the assemblance of cadavers behind him. It's the same for all of us. No idea what we go back to, or who, or if we'd even be allowed. Better to have a fresh start. Okay. Speak with the living. The moment you remove the gag from the captain's mouth, she bursts into speech. Get us out of here! They closed the coffin lids on us. I cannot bear another second. She pauses to regain a degree of self-control. I know we were a bit hasty, popping them in the incinerator, but it was horrible. Coffins busting open, shrieking bodies, wondering where their tea was, or why they couldn't see. Oof. Arrange to take the living home. You haul the captain out of her coffin. The dead keep their distance. Perhaps seeing their help is unlikely to be appreciated. Bloody savior you are, the captain whispers. Come on, lad. All aboard the captain's train. We'll sort out what we're going to say to the line manager on the way back. The crew of the boatman leaves their train for yours. Your quartermaster can arrange the details of their crossing and provisioning. Okay. Speak with the unhappy dead. I had a nice tea shop in London. Opened it with my birdie. We had a word of a new strain coming in from Eleutheria. Last I know, I was on my way to the station to pick it up. She pauses to pluck a wax peach out from the fracture in her skull. All this, she gestures at her skeletal form, is just an inconvenience. Coming back is an opportunity, and one I'd be a fool to miss, and I'm not the only one who feels that way. Arrange to take the grumbling dead back to London. The chaperone gasps. You would? Oh, I can smell my old tea shop already. Her voice gives out, but she conveys her feeling via a sudden crushing embrace. Bones crack before she releases you. Fortunately, only hers. Wow. Return to my locomotive. I guess we're going to London. All right. Wow, that was something else. That was something else. So about that race, yeah, I don't think so. Hopefully we can race again, is all I'm gonna say. Yeah, hopefully that's not the only time we get to do that. I think we're going to get this question mark, and then I'm going to go ahead and head back to London and drop these guys off. Oh, you can race again. Okay, great. Great. Good to know, and thank you. Races be damned, that was way more interesting. I know, right? That was really cool. That was really cool to just kind of find in the middle of nowhere. Oh. This looks like a normal wreck, though. The Antares. Yep, let's see if we can get in. Partial success. Let's go to the magazine, see if we can get some more. Oh. I got a carefully packed crate of munitions, but I lost a crew and gained 4. Terror. Damn, son. Oof. Oh, we're full. Guess I'll drop the fuel. Let's get back to London. Oh, actually, let's go to the mausoleum. Maybe we can drop off the dead guys at the mausoleum. How much does the next train cost? I bought the most expensive train I could. Yeah, I mean, there is a more expensive train in the first area that's like 19,000, but it's not very good, to be honest. Hey, the one Dennis, thank you so much for the support, my dude. Most089 with a $20 tip as well. Yo, man, just dropping off my tip to the best streamer out there. Keep being you and keep being awesome. Well, thank you, man. And then Axel Sweden with 109 cheer. Thank you for that, too. Really appreciate it, guys. Vape Nation, y'all. Vape Nation. There's a better train in the third area, a couple of them. Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. Hey, Redbeard's Revenge, what's up, man? Oh, whoops. That's not the mausoleum. Actually, before we do this, is there anything I can do here to reduce terror? I really need to reduce my terror right now. Okay. Here you can purchase unique locomotive equipment. Experimental modifications. What the deuce? The Montresor Chamber? A secure chamber for your own private use? 50 veils and increases your hold and quarters by 4? That's the big one. A searing enigma. What's this diving suit you're wearing, bud? I did repurpose it, did all the work myself. It keeps me warm in the cold and cool when things are a little warm. Oh, that's cool. Cost me nearly everything to create. I wasn't sure it'd be worth it. Oh, that's awesome. I don't think I want to do this yet. I don't think I want to do this yet. I wonder, like, he only has one thing right now, though. Does he get more? Oh, here we go. A plating slot. Armor by 8 and quarters by 2. Whoa. Veils 75? Hidden compartments by 1. What is hidden compartments? Oh, maybe that lets me get stuff through, a mining and smelting array? Oh, so this is a mining tool that also increases my hold by 4. Oh, it's actually, like, really good. I think I want that. Hold the phone, hold the phone. Anything for a saying? I didn't see anything for a saying. I'll look again, though. What do we have now? 8? 10 total. Okay. Let me look again. A defensive library system? That's pretty amazing. Armed with many tactical tomes? Mechanical Turk? No. It's a mining array. This is a cannery. A bridge slot. Crew slot. Okay, yeah, so no, those aren't what we are doing. But this cannery is also pretty good. I'm still getting this. Okay. Perhaps not. But I want gold! I do. I do want gold. At the Portsmouth Arsenal, you can trade in cargo items for unique equipment for your locomotive. Oh, that's in the other place. Yeah, cool. Okay. Go in here. Boop! Beautiful. Oh, I do have a free plating slot on this ship. We're gonna have to come back here when we get more stuff. Okay. Alright, we still need to find this place. But we need to drop off this crew and stuff. So let's go down. We're going to go down to the Most Serene Mausoleum. And then we'll, well, we really should be... You know what? Let's see if we can find this place real quick. It's got to be close by. Oof. Whew. Leaving port, by the way. Woo woo! Hey, Mr. Slow! Co-FA, co-beer, woo-woo. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. Woo-woo! Even though you beat it today, are you doing another run of Frostpunk tomorrow? Yes, yeah, we're gonna be doing the new, we're gonna be doing the next, what do they call them? Scenarios? Whatever they call them. But yeah, we're gonna be checking the next thing out tomorrow. Ooh. Yeah, my terror is like slowly climbing here. Pay your respects to reduce terror? Sure. Awesome. Good. Good. Ah, Boston. Yes, F to pay respects. That's just what we did. Ice cool. Ouch, man. Ouch. Oh, Hukin91. Hukin91, you're my favorite. Love it, dude. Love it. Get hyped, son. Get hyped. Get hyped. So ready for Exodus, man. Can't wait for that game. Axe Dog Passage. Okay. Oh, there are supplies. It's probably going to be 6 hull repair. Oh, shit. Well, wrong as wrong can be. Boop. Examine the captain's logs. Gain disguise story and some cash. Great. Do I need to play Sunless Sea first before Skies? I didn't. So, there's that. Yep. These like boarding lights? I've seen these a lot here. Hey, Fairy Ninja. Is permadeath on? Yes. This place is pretty. What is this? Is this where I need to be? Yes! Oh, sweet money. There it is. Awesome. Sure, we'll buy some tea. Just kidding, apparently. Wait, I thought I just got rid of 5 of these things. What? Oh, I did. Why did it say I have 20? Oh, probably because I didn't go out. There we go. No port report? Oh, wait. Horleby Juxtamare dazzles like a Fabergé egg. Lamplit, rich brass, and Britain in Baroque. Britain in Baroque. In the distance, carnival music mixes with faint cheering. A queue twists and snarls along the dock. Visitors are not allowed to just stroll into the port. They must be admitted. Every fortnight, the Bureau of Entertainment holds a lottery to give out a number of Paupers passes, which grant free admittance. The queue for these is long, but it's not the only way to get into the port. We need 5 ministry-approved literature or an unidentifiable squirming. Let's bypass the queue at the insistence of the authorities. Oh, on our very first visit, we are allowed in both without charge and without having to queue. Okay. The courtier is exquisitely attired, burgundy tailcoat, cravat, brocaded vest in an iron and ink, breeches, boots, and a smile like a shark. Periodically, he checks a brass pocket watch while his grin lengthens and diminishes in turns. He is here to supervise the attire of new visitors to the port. In Horleby, everyone dresses up in the heady styles of 50 years ago. Dude, this sounds like We Happy Few more and more. What article of clothing are you going to base your choice of outfit around? Receive an explanation? In a droll voice, the courtier, who could be anywhere between 17 and 39, explains, Horleby Juxtamare is the perfect holiday destination, enhanced by visitor adherence to the dress code. Do not fear, it all enhances the enhanced experience that you have while with us. In addition, and as a reassurance about the stringless nature of our generosity, I should inform you the mists are corrosive and will eat through your regular garments. We provide access to a full wardrobe of coats, waistcoats, frock coats, dresses, dress shirts, breeches, boots, bustiers, and more to ensure your own remains intact. We love to see familiar faces. It wouldn't do to put you off. Now pick one item and I'll choose an outfit that suits you. A hat! What a dizzying cornucopia of grotesquely perfect millinery. London would weep in envy. The courtier summons a pair of pale children, their stained glass eyes, a palette of emerald golds. They'll help you with anything you need, comrade. No favors too big, too terrible. I'll ask that you don't request a bladder as a hat, however. I hate training new help. His assistants are as attentive as they are silent. Reverently, they offer possibilities in flattering headgear, fascinators, bowlers, top hats, even veils filigreed with milky blue seed pearls, and roses the red of a broken heart. When you finally dismiss the children, the courtier considers you for a long moment. He turns to a wardrobe and hands you several garments, all your size. Once you are dressed, he dismisses you, shooing you into the Horleby Juxtamare. The condition of your clothes will limit your time in Holbury. Write a port report. Explore a tiny lane bedecked with shops. Your clothes have a shine to them, as if abraded into softness. The longer you spend in Horribly Juxtamer, the easier it is to spot the flaws in the facade. There, another detail not quite right. Interesting. Here is a path to the beach. No trip to Horribly is complete without a jaunt along the beach. You should stroll down ashore where the mists wait in glittering coils. This is a beach. Of course it's a beach. What else could it be? It is a stretch of pale particulates and roiling mists. The air smells of salt and things that are mummified in the sun, of cinnamon and licorice. It is pebbles and grains of blue glass, tendrils of something curious and organic, worm-like growths tufting through sediment. This is exactly what beaches are. Go dipping in the sea. You are lowered into the mists, a rope around your waist. If it kicks up a fuss, just kick it in the face a few times. You'd be fine. Wait, what was that he said? You can almost see something in the gloom, the parabola of a massive flank. You can almost hear it breathing. But before you can investigate, the rope tightens and you're pulled up to safety. My terror was reduced by that? That sounds horrifying. Visit the arcade. Wander onwards. Oh! Help the incautious driver hunt for the verdant fragment. Nope, didn't find anything. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wander onwards. Stop at a charming tea room. Your clothes are threadbare, you are scruffy, it is time to be elsewhere. Okay, we gotta come back here another time. There is some kind of mystery going on here that we did not get to really get to. Yeah. We will be back here. Someone unglued the ducks in one of the entertainment in the lanes. Many people won before anyone recognized the problem. The fair needs to replenish its stash of prizes. Oh no, oh, this is gaining admittance. We don't want to do this right now. We're not going to go back. Okay. I think we're good to keep going. Let's go ahead and buy this tea. Okay, great. So we're going to head back to London now. And I think I need another beer. In fact, I know I need another beer. Kakoan, Sajenek, and a naked potato. Thank you so much for your subs, my dudes. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers to you guys. Thanks for hanging out today. Ting. Appreciate it, guys. Also, Leto's like, it's too bright. It's too bright. Cover thine eyes. What about that flying parliament? Oh, dude, I have no idea where that is. No. Oh, we were gonna go to the mausoleum. Yeah, we'll stop by the mausoleum. Yeah, for sure. You'll want to explore around Holbury a bit more? Oh, I definitely will. We're gonna go back there for sure. Only Hunter! Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Ori Lupka, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Is this really Blue Moon or vodka? I wish I could drink this much vodka this quickly. Did the starting get fixed from the other day? Yes, it did. Full restart fixed it. Whoa, what is this? Wow. Cool. All right, then. Hey, Kodiak. What's up, bud? Yeah, this is a dead sun behind us. Did I get my 2080 Ti working? Yeah, I've been playing on it all day. Hey, Julia. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that too. It's really, really sad what's going on at Blizzard right now. Very, very sad. Attending a funeral? Attend a miser's funeral? Attend a Skyfarer's funeral? Oh, we lost our terror. Cool. What's going on at Blizzard? Like Julia said, I was reading how today Blizzard employees were hugging each other and crying in the parking lot because they know who will get laid off. Basically what's going on is we are in the process of watching a company that really used to be something special get dismantled from the inside by a company that cares nothing more than how much profit it makes. So basically, Activision merged with Blizzard, and what's going on now is Activision is eviscerating Blizzard from the inside and replacing it with people, or in some cases just removing positions that will not make them more money. So basically, the short answer is Blizzard is getting eaten from within. The Blizzard we knew is essentially dead. And Activision is basically taking it in. VMZO says, I feel like Bethesda isn't far behind. Dude, I'm waiting for the day that we hear about a max exodus of developers from Bethesda. I wouldn't be surprised if Bethesda announces that they're going to stop developing games. I'm relative after Fallout 76 and how much that affected Bethesda. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something happen to Bethesda. I wouldn't be surprised at all. It sucks, man. It sucks. Is now the time to start your own game company and hire off all the laid off employees? Brother, it doesn't matter how much talent you have in a game company if the team isn't working as one. So I don't think so, unfortunately. Our only hope and savior is CD Projekt Red. Actually, there's a lot of great game companies still out there. Yeah, there are. Unfortunately, there's a lot of companies that are currently being turned from passionate game developer into money-making behemoth. Bethesda, Blizzard, EA's been doing it for a decade now. Like, it's just part of the game. But we still have a lot of great companies. Obsidian, In Exile, even though both owned by Microsoft now, still having creative control. CD Projekt Red, Naughty Dog, Digital Extremes, Grinding Gear Games. A lot of great indie developers. Like, gaming is still very much okay. The only thing that's important these days is make sure that you vote with your money. That's the best thing I can say. If you are sitting on Steam and you're going, should I spend my last $60 on Sunless Skies and 2 other indie games, or I could buy Anthem for $60. Vote with your money, friends. Vote with your money. Yep. Paradox, always forgotten by I love Paradox. There's lots of fantastic game companies out there that I don't. Yes, Skunkless Seas, I believe is the name of this game, by the way. We'll call it Spunless Spies. Let's do that one. If you want to get Scunless Skanks or if Anthem, that's totally up to you. But personally, I'm going to be here in Spineless Buns. Just me, though. I don't know about you, but personally, spineless skunks is where I like to spend my time. Just saying. Okay, drop off the crew of the boatman. The captain fiddles with her cufflinks as soon as she accompanies you. Nope. as she accompanies you to the office of the Necropolis line. Her crew have scurried away. You don't have to come in, she says, not looking at you, but the manager's not going to be pleased. If you'd put in a good word, she trails off, you have arrived at the unobtrusive black-painted door of the office. The knocker bears a grinning silver skull. Inside the office is funerary, draped in indigo and accented with fussy silver fixtures. The line manager looks up from his desk and glowers at the captain. Where the bloody hell have you been? Speak up for the captain. The line manager rants and rages till you manage to interject. Your mention of exceptional circumstances gives him pause, and your production of the captain's own log puts a stop to his complaints. He plainly does not believe you, but he seems afraid of anything in writing. He dismisses you both, but not without a significant reward for your trouble and your immediate departure. Outside, the captain deflates with relief. Thank you. I'll remember your kindness. Cool. He only gave me 50, though? Oh, we got a new Cryptic Benefactor. Those are super great. Okay. Look for the inscribed Tinkerer's Sigil. You follow the Tinkerer's instructions, a quiet window off of a landing below the upper vault. Far below, mourners and courtiers, all in black silk, wander the nave like a host of spiders. You take out a magnifying glass provided and turn your attention to the walls. Some quick thinking on your engineer's part doused the worst of the flames. The correspondence often has a spectacular side effect. Your notebook has survived with your drawings of the many, many identical broken sigils that adorn the gallery that looks out over the dead star below. Cool. Got a little terror for that, but that's okay. Okay. I might have some of these in my hold. We're going to have to look when we get back. Alright, let's buy some more fuel, and we got to head to London. Which will be the first thing we do on Thursday!